officials have been silent, and we said enough is enough. And when the story of Red broke, we said this is it. Whatever, even if you're for the pipelines, starving a woman in her own tree, on her own land, peacefully protesting is not what we do in Virginia. It's not what we do in America. So we started contacting some of these state legislators. We got Mark Keene to take the lead. He's a delegate from Northern Virginia. Organized, I think we've got 13 or 14 delegates, most of them from Northern Virginia, who are going to be on stage today. Many of them are going to be speaking. They're standing in solidarity with Red, and they're standing in solidarity with us and demanding that DEQ do everything in its power to protect Virginia's water. That's why we're here. It's a press conference. It's not going to be a rally format. Feel free to cheer if you hear something you like, but we're going to be polite. We're going to thank these delegates for stepping up, for speaking out, for sending a message, and to be quite honest, a number of them are taking a chance doing this because it's not politically convenient for them to be taking a position that is opposed to the current governor, who's of the same party of the people who are there, who are going to be speaking. So that's important. We need to thank them. We need to appreciate what they're doing. So we got this group together. They got a press release out. I'm just going to read you the press release, which will sort of summarize what this is about. On Wednesday morning, April 18th, 2018, state legislators from Northern Virginia and around the Commonwealth will hold a press conference in Richmond, Virginia, to raise their serious concerns about plans to build 2 fracked methane gas pipelines in Virginia and the project's potential negative environmental impact on our water resources. Adding to the urgency of this situation is Bent Mountain and Peters Mountain, where residents who have been peacefully raising awareness of these pipeline proposals are now forced to continue their protest without adequate access to food and water. And I might add, they're also, in the case of Red, who was up in her tree for the last few nights, not only are they denying her food and water, they're shining lights on her to keep her up, to deprive her of sleep. I don't know if they're going to blare loud music next. I don't know what they're going to do, but it's just unacceptable. The legislators here today will call on the Department of Environmental Quality to do everything they can to protect Virginia's environment and citizens from damages that the Mountain Valley and Atlantic Coast pipelines could cause, including, and this is most important, doing a stream-by-stream analysis of all of the hundreds of water crossings that would be impacted by these proposed pipelines before further work is authorized. So we're here today. Our 2 main points are stand with Red and stream by stream. We'll settle for nothing less. Virginia is entitled to it. I want to thank you all for coming. We're going to have a great day today. There's going to be press here. There's some other events coming up. Some more announcements this afternoon, I think. But this is only the beginning of this movement. We've only just begun, and we will stop these pipelines. All right.
Woo! You guys know how to do call and repeat chanting. I'm going to yell something, you're going to repeat back. You guys comfortable with that? We need to make some noise. Let everyone in the 2-block radius here hear and understand why we are here. Ready? You're going to repeat back what I say. We call on Ralph Northam.
We call on Ralph Northam.
We call on Matt Strickler.
We call on Matt Strickler.
To direct the Department of Environmental Quality.
To direct the Department of Environmental Quality.
To do a full stream-by-stream analysis.
To do a full stream-by-stream analysis.
Of all water crossings.
Of all water crossings.
For both the Mountain Valley and the Atlantic Coast pipelines.
For both the Mountain Valley and Atlantic Coast pipelines.
Which the state has the authority to do.
Which the state has the authority to do.
Under Section 401 of the Clean Water Act.
Under Section 401 of the Clean Water Act.
Keep up, Jensen. We call on Dr. Ralph Northam.
We call on Dr. Ralph Northam.
To direct law enforcement.
To direct law enforcement.
To immediately allow supporters.
To immediately allow supporters.
To get food and water to Red.
To get food and water to Red.
And the other tree sitters sitters on Bent Mountain.
And the other tree sitters on Bent Mountain.
And the monopod sitter on Peters Mountain.
And the monopod sitter on Peters Mountain.
Dr. Northam, do no harm!
Dr. Northam, do no harm! 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 Do no harm!
All right. Lost it. Thanks. Take the clipboard back.
Stand with red! 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 Stand with red!
All right, well done. All right, we only have 3 more minutes, so we're gonna go real fast through Sow It on the Mountain, and we're gonna start now. Sow it on the mountain, reap it in the valley. Sow it on the mountain, reap it in the valley. Sow it on the mountain, reap it in the valley. You're gonna reap just what you sow. Fracking, if you've been fracking, you better quit your fracking. If you've been fracking, you better quit your fracking. If you've been fracking, you better quit your fracking. You're gonna reap just what you sow. Voting! If you've been voting, you better keep on voting. If you've been voting, you better keep on voting. If you've been voting, you keep on voting. You're gonna reap just what you sow. Stealing! If you've been stealing, you better quit your stealing. If you've been stealing, you better quit your stealing. If you've been stealing, you better quit your stealing. You're gonna reap just what you sow. Standing! If you've been standing, keep on standing. If you've been standing, keep on standing. If you've been standing, keep on standing. You're gonna reap just what you sow. Water on the mountain, drink it in the valley. Water on the mountain, drink it in the valley. Water on the mountain, drink it in the valley. You're gonna reap just what you sow. Fire! Fire on the mountain, coming to the valleys. Fire on the mountain, coming to the valleys. Fire on the mountain, coming to the valleys. You're gonna reap just what you sow.